Hi, Riverbend family. I'm Wanda Miller. I've been coming here for about 3 years, and I just want to share with you what God's been showing me through this time, what God's been doing in my life. About, it seems like forever ago, but probably about 10 weeks ago, my daughter asked me if I'd be interested in sewing masks for this craft organization for nurses. And at the time, I thought, nah, it's no big deal because of what I saw on TV, that it wasn't effective anyway. And then I start watching TV and heard nurses' testimonies about how they really did need them. So I thought, well, you know, I can sew. I'm sitting here doing nothing. Let me go ahead and make some masks. And then so I made some and they picked them up. And then I saw a message from my cousin in Ohio who x-rays these people's chest, and she was crying out for someone to make these masks with filters because she went to work one day and they had no mask. And I thought, no, she lives in Ohio. I haven't seen her since my dad's funeral 9 years ago. She don't even know I know how to sew. I could just pretend I never saw this. But it just kept on bothering me all night long. So finally I messaged her and said, Kim, have you found anybody to make these masks? And she said no. So I said I would do them. You know, the Bible says if you have the ability to help somebody and you don't, you know, that's not the Jesus way. So it grew. Then I start putting notes in the mailboxes at the condos that if anybody wanted a mask, to give me their condo number and how many masks they need, I drop them off at their doorstep. And I get a text from the mailman saying, does this apply to me too? My family needs a mask. So I made him some masks, and then he said the other mailman saw the mask and they wanted some too, but I make them for them. And it's just grown and grown from there till as of last night, I think I made 443 masks. And the first 2 times I had bought material, and after that I thought, you know, God, this is going to get expensive if I have to keep buying material. And it reminded me I had a whole drawer full of material that I had bought like at least 4 years ago of NFL material when it would reduce at the end of the season. I felt God told me to buy it, and I thought I was going to use it someday to make money. But as I thought, well, I could use that material. That would bless the nurses to see the team colors in the hospital. And I was ironing it to prepare it. I kept hearing the words, for such a time as this, for such a time as this. And it took me a while, but finally I realized that God was telling me that he knew back 4 years ago, he knew this was going to happen. And that drawer full of material was there for me for such a time as this. And that just kind of blessed me and made me more energetic to go full steam ahead. And he's just showed me this whole time. After a while, you know, I asked him too, am I really supposed to be doing all this, or am I just trying to be busy to not, you know, sometimes we just get busy doing stuff that's not of him. And I said, show me a sign if I'm supposed to keep going. And that day somebody gave me a $100 check for material to keep going. The next day I got a $200 check in the mail. I said, all right, God, I got your message. This is to keep going. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with my time.